Well, all right. Hello, friends. Hello, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Double Crossed. We got a good one for you this week, folks. Tiger Woods returns to competitive golf. I am Dan, your host from the internet at 2 inches short. This is my co-host Dave, also from the internet at Golf and Jokes. Like I said, we are pumped for this week. Dave, let's get right into this. How are you? We're watching Tiger Woods this week.
Doing good, man. It's been a while since we've done one of these. I'm pumped for this week. Tiger's back in action. I mean, if you would have asked pretty much anyone back in February, do you think Tiger plays this year at all? Even though it's obviously not an official, event
10
or
months.
whatever.
10 months after he almost died.
Pretty sure everyone would have probably said no.
I honestly had no clue that this was a possibility, that he will be playing the PNC, obviously with his son Charlie. This is obviously not like a PGA Tour major, whatever, but I mean, this is a big
it's something. It's still, it's still putting yourself out there on TV. You know what I mean?
Right. So. And all, I mean, we got also, Charlie, I mean, this is going to be that kind of father, son, parent, child, however you want to say it. They're going to be basically taking all of Charlie's team. Charlie's going to be basically playing a round of golf, and Tiger's just going to basically be there. But it's going to be fun to watch Tiger take some full swings. I mean, probably there are going to be some times where Tiger's not even going to have to take a driver's swing.
Yeah, I think more than not, he's not going to be taking his tee shots. Like, he won't even hit. He won't
even hit it if he doesn't even have to. But we should put this into perspective that this is 10 months after, like we were saying, near death experience, and to see the progress of this man, the fact that he's just, he's going to take a cart, like it's going to be a really short course, but
were they in carts last year? Can't remember.
I think so.
Yeah, must have been. I can't remember though. Yeah,
I think so. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, we're gonna really see a little bit of kind of where he's at, kind of how his touch is. I think that's gonna be fun. I mean, I think we do have to manage expectations here. This is like, he's doing this, he said, as a father, like he wants to see his son. He's not going there to I'm sure they're trying to win, because the Woods is teed up every time to win, because why wouldn't you? But
they definitely have a chance to win. Like, obviously Charlie plays up, or 2 sets, or I don't know how many tees up. Plus, looks like he's hitting it pretty good from what Tiger said. That
have you seen any scores that Charlie posted?
I haven't seen scores, but I did see an interview with Tiger recently where he said Charlie just broke 80 at Medalist from not the back tees, but I think maybe 1 or 2 up. I can't remember, but still, impressive at whatever 12 or 13 years old he is.
Sure.
So
sure. I think you got to manage your expectations with him as well, because like it's easy 100%. To be like, oh, it's Tiger's, it's the second coming of Tiger. I mean, the same exact mannerisms. That's something I want to talk to you about, actually, is like, I don't know, we've seen comparisons of the videos of Tiger and Charlie, and Tiger actually, did you see the video of him watching the video of that? As a father, how does that, where does that rank? Like, how could you put any perspective of that? Like, could you imagine seeing a mirror image of yourself? Is that what you see now?
I see little things right now. I mean, they're still really, he's still really small, and it changes every day, but there are obviously little things that, like, I even pick up, like he kind of copies little expressions or stuff that I do almost now. So I mean, it'd be really cool being Tiger, seeing his son pretty much copy his mannerisms on a golf course to a tee. Like, it's pretty neat.
And that's what he said, right? And he's like, the two things that stuck out to me was the twirl, the timing of the twirl, and the timing of the tee grab. It was the exact same.
Everything.
The exact.
And I mean, that's what kids do. They just kind of copy their dads when certain things, that.
Yeah.
Just happens.
Yeah, dude. I just wanted to kind of ask it because you do have that new perspective. I mean, you didn't get to #1 in the world like John Rahm did this year, but you still have that perspective, and it's well,
I mean, I'll have a better perspective of it when he gets a little older, and we do start playing golf, and we'll see what happens in that regard. But
yeah, I mean,
yeah. Hopefully he doesn't copy certain things about my golf game. That's for sure.
Like your putting or something.
Yeah, right? Definitely not my putting.
Is that the one part of your game you wish Marcus doesn't get if he actually enjoys playing golf? To be honest with you, because right. What's the one part of the game that you hope he doesn't get? Putting.
See, I can't really say that. I mean, because if I'm practicing putting, it's really good. It's just when I'm on the course, shit happens.
So the ability to not to keep that focus.
So right? my putting stroke, yeah, go ahead, copy. It's a good stroke. As far as the mental game when it comes to putting on the course, yeah, you don't want to copy that.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you're gonna kind of use the intuition as that kind of progresses, and be able to kind of let them know. I don't know, kind of give him some pointers, but not oversteer him in a direction that, kind of screwed your game up, right? I mean, you just don't want to screw up his game if he's
the funny thing is I have no idea what happened with the putting. Just
you don't know. No. Don't know, but oh man, but no, it's just so cool to like kind of, the Tiger as a father and just a whole different side of him, really. I mean, this has been a wild couple days. I mean, he's been doing some promotions. Tiger has been.
He's playing they're playing the Pro-Am tomorrow. I don't know if Charlie's playing, but I know Tiger is
on Friday, which is so Golf Channel should mention this, as close to the top as we can. Golf Channel and NBC, like they have this. They changed their entire coverage. They're making sure that they cover the entire thing. And I think we talked about like why we couldn't watch some of the previous tournaments where it was like good finishes and we were watching like 2 hours of coverage. It's like, well, if Tiger was in the field, everything would be covered. So of course, this is on the Pro-Am is Friday to 12:30 Eastern.
Are they showing it all or just highlights?
I'm reading it here. Pro-Am special on Golf Channel. 12:30 to 2:30. I don't know whether it's going to be snippets and they kind of cut in and out of it. I don't know. Saturday, first round, 12:30 to 1:30 on Peacock Premium. So
what time's it on Golf Channel at on Saturday?
1:30 to 2:30 Eastern.
So you'll miss pretty much the first hour and a half if you don't have
first
Peacock.
First hour if you don't have Peacock. The Golf Channel, like we're saying, 1:30 to 2:30, and then 2:30 to 6 p.m. NBC and Peacock Premium. You can watch on NBC.
What the hell is Peacock? Like, where'd this come from?
It's just enough. It's just
who owns it?
NBC, man. NBC? It's a whole online streaming game. I stream TV. Do you have regular cable or do you stream?
I have IPTV.
Okay, so you're saying screw the system. Is that how I hear you correctly? So do you watch a lot of like US based stuff?
It's all US pretty much. I mean, I still have Canadian, but yeah, it's all US majority.
So do you have a preference between like TSN and ESPN?
ESPN.
Gotcha. Yeah. We'll continue with the coverage. Sunday
being a Canadian and everything, when it comes to TV or food or certain things, US does it a million times better.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Thank you very much. And we've kind of talked about that. Like, it's nice that you have the what you got in Canada, but it'd be nice if we didn't take it for granted of what we had here, because what we have here is pretty fucking good. Some things not so good. which you can, use your imagination. But Sunday final round. It starts at 11 a.m. to noon on Peacock Premium again, and then on Golf Channel it's noon to 1 p.m. and then 1 to 4:30 is all Eastern on NBC Peacock Premium. NBC again, you can watch the final round. So Tiger's paired with JT. I think they go off later Saturday afternoon in the coverage window, from my understanding. Did you see a tee time? Did you actually see the tee time?
For Saturday,
yeah.
Yeah, it's 12:18 or something like that. Just after.
So
12.
yeah, literally first hour of coverage will be on Peacock Premium.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna rely on updates from other sources during that time. But yeah, so that's the coverage. Should mention that because we'll do want to watch it. Getting the full treatment. I'm sure they'll have analysis, doing all that stuff. So let's talk a little bit about Tiger doing a little promotion of some new stuff. Released a new golf ball. It's still the BXS, right, from Bridgestone, but I don't know what changed with it.
I'm not sure.
Looked into
I'm not sure. I'm not sure the minor details of it. All I know is just putting a new ball in play.
Put a new ball.
I mean,
in play.
he normally always plays the softest ball on tour, pretty much. He likes a soft ball. I mean, I don't know if this is even softer or what. Who knows?
Well, I know they changed their cover. What was it, like 2 years ago or 3 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago from what it was originally, which made it a little bit different, honestly. But yeah, but I mean, if it's good enough for Tiger, it's good enough for us. So, new ball. Kind of interesting. Should be interesting also. TaylorMade is releasing a new stealth driver. If you have seen it, I don't know. I haven't read much into it. From initial reactions, it looks like a sim just painted black.
Looks gimmicky.
Is that yeah? Well, kind of looks like the Batmobile a little bit, I guess. But
I personally don't like the look of the red face on it. I posted
oh yeah, that's right, the red face
on my Instagram, and there were some people making some memes of like it looks like a burner, like a oven, and all kinds of stuff. And
back in the day, those persimmons used to have that red face, on it. But
yeah, I mean, it wasn't like this.
Painted. No, it wasn't like this. It's totally different.
This looks like it's on fire.
Yeah.
Like it's on,
I mean, we'll see if he, if he's got it, if anyone's got it. Because I think it comes out, in January or something like that. So I could just be making that up, but that's usually when things get released during the shows and stuff. So, so Tiger will be game. Well, I mean, we'll see what driver he's gaming, and I don't know, man. I'm still rocking an M3, so we'll have to take some notes and see how this thing looks. We'll see what clubs Charlie's got in the bag, and
he has blades for sure, though.
I mean, I think isn't Tiger going record saying like if he's gonna play anything, it's gonna be blades. Like that's, yeah.
I think, yeah.
It's pretty. It's pretty amazing. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, we'll see. I mean, so Charlie's 14 now, right?
14 or 13?
Turning 14. I don't know. 13?
I don't know.
I'm
not sure.
We'll hear on the coverage.
Something like
he's
that.
Either 13 or 14.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll hear it 100 times.
Yeah, for sure. But I think it's be good to kind of see how he handles this stuff. I mean,
he handled it amazing last year.
Well, I mean, but this is a different year. He's still young, and we'll see kind of where the swing is and where where our expectations are going to go immediately, and how we're going to have to try and curb those a little bit, because it wouldn't be fair to place all of golf's, all of the game itself on his shoulders, like we do with Tiger. So we'll see how that goes. But I don't know. It should be good. Do you like the format? Do you like the 2 rounds? Do you like how they split the tees? Like, if you were someone in the PNC, on the PNC like marketing team, and you're like, let's just invest some dollars into this, and it turns into probably one of the biggest events of the entire calendar golf year. Legitimately. I mean, that person deserves a raise, right?
100%.
I would say so. I mean, tickets sold out. I don't think they raised the prices of tickets when Tiger said he was going to.
I never heard anything. I doubt it.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a fun event. I mean, legit, like 10 months after.
Yeah.
10 months. It's insane. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I mean, so there are some other names in the field that should be fun to watch. I mean, this is the season of team events, I guess. Yeah. But I mean, obviously, we're tuning in for Tiger. I mean, we'll see JT and who do you know?
Defending champs.
Yeah, they did win. Who else is in the field?
Is John Daly in the field?
Oops. I don't know. And his son? His son plays at Arkansas now, I think.
I think John Daly's in the field.
PNC field.
So Nick PNC Price, field. Trevino, Harrington, Kuchar, Faldo, the Cordas. Wow. Yeah, Daly, Bubba, Furyk, O'Mara, Lehman, Player, Rich Beam, Sink, Duval.
Yeah, I saw Gary Player was on the range giving some instruction to some young guys. Yeah, there's some oh man, Tiger's name at the very bottom. Love it. Yeah, dude, this is gonna be a fun event. Lee Trevino, I saw him hitting balls on the range. Did you catch a video of that by any chance?
No.
Oh my God, this guy still, he's 82 years old and he just still gets that clip perfectly square through impact for as long as possible. It's crazy.
How old is Trevino? 82?
82, bud. It's nuts. Yeah. So where is it played? It's at
Orlando. It's at the Ritz-Carlton, Orlando.
Yeah. So resort course. Yeah, man. It's good. I mean, there's going to be plenty of coverage, plenty of, we will be covering this. I've circled this. Obviously,
I'm sure there'll be a lot of content, a lot of memes coming from this weekend. That's for sure.
Oh, it's gonna be good. But yeah, so one name that won't be in the field is Brooks. By the way, did you see Brooks went out skiing and out in Big Sky with Jenna and just living the life? I saw a couple things about that. I saw a couple other things that's going on in the golf world. Dave, did you see any of the shootout? Did you see like Jason Day and Mark Leishman shot 56 and a 2-minute scramble on a 7,400-yard course?
And they never held on for the win, which sucked, but
couldn't win.
They had three. No, who did? Kevin Na and my boy Kokrak.
And your boy Kokrak. Oh my God, that kid is on fire.
Yeah, he had a fucking great year.
Yeah,
even Kevin had a good year.
Made a little bit of money on Jason Kokrak, I believe, in 2021, which is crazy that this is pretty much our one of the last, really the last event before the holidays and into the new year, and then we get into the PGA Tour season.
Hawaii swing, right?
Yeah, Tournament of Champions at Kapalua, then Waialae and the Sony.
Yeah.
And so should be pretty good. I mean, and then I don't know. There some other things you wanted to discuss today? I saw some PIP news, by the way. There's an interview I saw Dan Rappaport.
Yeah, but they haven't said exactly the rankings.
No,
right?
but who's gonna? But like kind of like explained it and said kind of like why they're doing it, and then like when they're gonna. It's basically like the calendar year. So basically, Tiger wins.
So it's basically January to December.
I think that's what
January. Sorry.
When will we know who wins? Mid to late February, we will know. While the list will not be made public,
but they'll announce the winner.
The tour plans to distribute a list to the top 10 winners to its membership. No, it's not going to be announced. I don't think it's going to be announced publicly. It's so dumb.
That's so dumb. Like, why wouldn't it be?
Isn't that the whole
But yeah, like isn't like the whole point? Yeah, you know, like you get some bragging rights. Like, I mean,
why are you doing this if you're not going to tell us who wins? Like, and why
the
they
point?
win?
Yeah, well, yeah, it doesn't make sense.
And like, and who gets second place? Because I mean, Tiger puts out one post and it gets more engagement than, I don't know, some players for.
I mean, to be honest, Tiger, like, as long as this is there, Tiger's gonna win. You know, it's impossible.
And also, and I think Tiger's eligible to win like 5 years after he stops, until up to 5 years after he stops playing. Well, like, you know,
I mean, he's gonna win every year. There's no chance that he's not.
It's like we said, we don't know whether it's a. I mean, I don't know. Do you like it? I think it's kind of shitty. The way they're running it.
Yeah, it's kind of doesn't make sense. And I mean, if they're all about, promoting the tour and doing all this on social media, but then they still won't allow, golf accounts to share their stuff. What's the whole point?
I mean, and this goes back to kind of what we always say is like, golf is the only professional sport that doesn't allow
it's the PGA Tour. European Tour doesn't give a shit. You can share their stuff. Never had any complaint about that.
Let me rephrase that. It's the PGA Tour. It's the only professional sports league that we really, in today's real society, that doesn't allow its fans to share their content.
Literally the only tour or league or whatever,
right. And so, and it's crazy because you put one thing on Instagram and you get dinged for it, and all those things we were talking about offline, it affects how you run your account, how you do different things.
There's an account that I speak with occasionally. I'm Just Golfing. I don't know if you know that one. His account just got disabled to do the same shit. Yeah, and he had over 120,000 followers.
It got disabled because he was posting videos of the tour.
It was not even like he would make his own edits, right? Like, but he would use some footage, I guess, here and there, and he would just make his own edits and stuff, and they're awesome videos. And he got dinged, I guess, and his account's disabled now. He messaged me on Twitter the other day asking if this ever happened to me. I'm like, yeah, it has. Good luck.
But you got your account back, and then
I got mine back. But it basically had to jump through hoops to do it. It was it was a nightmare. So I mean, I hope he gets it back, but it's not going to be easy.
Yeah, it's kind of stuff like that where it's like, some of those edits, like, I don't know, one in particular that I'll never forget is the Tiger and
the putt
answer shaking his
hand. Yeah, exactly. So
is that the one? Is that
no, that's not the one, but no, but it's similar stuff to that. Like, he'll use footage, he'll make like mashups of different clips with sound in the back, and add his own text to the video, like
things that other sports like
100%
can do. I don't have any explanation for it, man. I don't know why.
Doesn't make sense at all. Like, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
no idea.
So so it's quite a world we live in on the internet, dude, for sure. And the one person who will constantly run what we see on the internet, and the content that we see is Tiger Woods. Like, he is the content king. I mean, I saw some highlights of his what was it? I saw the players posted their account posted the ridiculous stinger draw that he hit around on the
Sawgrass
hole at Sawgrass, and just like the content that we are able to share when we give them credit, because like on Twitter you can do that. Like, you can
Twitter you can do everything. Yeah, it's just Instagram for whatever reason, right?
Yeah, you can, because you can't just like in order to repost it, you need to like screenshot it and then post it and then assign credit to it. Where on
Twitter, even if you assign credit, like, you know, like every
they still
account,
take it down.
They still don't care. You can tag, you can do whatever. They don't care on Instagram.
Right. Well, it's interesting because on Twitter, I don't know why they do it, or like I don't know, but it's like you can just tweet a video, it assigns, you know, goes right back to the person's account. They get the views, they get the totals and everything like that. But like, it's so much easier to share a video that way than
Instagram needs something like that, maybe, where you can.
It's almost like Instagram makes things more difficult for people. Like just like the simple thing of like when you want to leave, like you want to skip a line, but you forget that there's like a space in between it. And when you have that space, then it just goes right back up. But then again, on Instagram, you could edit a post, right? So
on Twitter, you can't.
Where on Twitter, you have to like, I think be like a blue member or something. Yeah, it's some ridiculous stuff where you're paying like $5 a month for that or something like that.
So dumb.
So dumb. Well,
all these platforms make no sense.
But at the same time, that's how we met, and that's how the world like works right now, which is crazy. It's done really. I think it's done a lot of good. It's done a lot of good. I mean, could you imagine if like social media was around, like when like Tiger was in his prime? I mean, I don't think we ever.
That would have been insane. That would have been like insane.
Incredible. What do you think the craziest Twitter would have gone when Tiger was in his I don't know.
I feel like 2008, the U.S. Open would have been huge. Obviously the Grand Slam would have been, you know, the Tiger Slam would have been crazy.
I'm talking like the chip on 16 probably would have. Yeah. I think that probably would have been, or the putt on 18 at Torrey.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Those two stick out to me the most. That would have gone absolutely insane on social media.
Yeah, I just like his whole entire career would have been crazy. But that what's nuts is like the guys now, like their entire career is on social media. Like it's like, you know, the guys coming up now, like you know, Collins, who we really didn't talk about. We didn't really have a chance to talk about it, but Colin had a chance to win at the Hero.
Speaking of which, yeah, what a choke job that was, eh?
That was not great.
That, you know, that. you want to compare him to Tiger. Tiger never would have done that.
No, Tiger never would have done that. Would not have done that. I had to mention that because, again, he had a shot to be world number one if he won that. Do you think that played into it? Do you think he was thinking about that?
I think so. 100%. Like, I mean, playing
that would have been like record breaking, right?
Yeah,
like that,
playing that amazing first 3 rounds, even just the couple weeks before he won the event, and then that Sunday playing the absolute worst we have ever seen him play. Like, he hit some terrible shots, man.
That 3-wood or 5-wood.
Oh yeah. Plus dumping chips in the bunker and just couldn't buy a putt, and yeah, it was awful. So I mean, yeah, he definitely choked. There's no way about it. He choked that day.
Yeah. Who won that?
Hovland.
Hovland won that.
Played amazing.
Hovland on resort courses is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
I think he's won. He won a Puerto Rico. He's won another 2 Puerto Ricos or 1 Puerto Rico. And
I think two.
So, yeah. So Colin, he remains world number 2. He's gonna get to world number 1, but you know, experiences like that for a guy like that young,
it'll help for sure.
I mean, you know, it you gotta kind of store that in the memory bank and remind yourself, you know, you're not invincible on a golf course. I mean, Tiger seemed invincible, but he wasn't invincible, right? So it's right. So but yeah, so Colin obviously didn't get it done, and it is crazy when you say, like, the magnitude of swings of how good someone can be versus how good Tiger always was is crazy. It really
I mean, for the most part, the odd time that you can count on pretty much one hand that Tiger failed to close a Sunday lead wasn't so much that he choked or whatever. It's usually the guy, you know, someone else kind of, Tiger was just kind of in neutral and someone kind of just took it from him. Like, why Yang? Like, Tiger played absolutely terrible that day, but I mean, he didn't he didn't choke it away. Like
Tiger's terrible is still probably better than average, right?
Yeah.
So he didn't choke. He got beat
that day. Yeah.
And after that, things kind of went sideways for a while. But the man is back this week at the PNC, parent, child, whatever. PNC with Charlie. It's gonna be fucking awesome to see them on the range, see all the footage, see Sunday Red. He was on the range at the Hero with Sunday Red on
every day. He was pretty much at the range.
He was and when he talked for like 45 minutes, like in the booth. That was a lot of fun.
That was awesome. That was awesome
to listen to. But yeah, Tiger's back. I mean, that was pretty much the only thing I wanted out of this year, was to have him walk again, and now we're going to see him play golf with the sun. It's going to be incredible. Make sure to tune in again Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you do not have Peacock Premium, I don't blame you. I'm willing to miss the hour. I'll watch whatever I can on the internet for that hour. But tune in. We will be engaged, obviously, on the internet, and see if we can get in another one before the holiday, another podcast before the holidays. But Dave, I mean, do you have any thoughts on final thoughts on Tiger? Seeing him this week.
Just pumped. Excited, can't wait to watch, and I think he's going to give everyone a little show and get the expectations flowing for next year.
We're going to just try and not get carried away, right? That's what we're going to try and not.
We're going to try not to, but everyone,
we're going to get carried away. He's going to flush it. We're going to be like, he's back. He's back. It'd be cool if he showed up in his green jacket, just for the hell of it. But I don't know, man. We'll see how he looks. Like we're saying, manage the expectations, and just want to say, if you guys have been hanging with us, we appreciate it. Give us a subscribe, like, review, rate us. We appreciate the support. Thanks to all of you who have been supporting us. Like we were saying, maybe we'll get one in before the holidays. We'll see what we can do.
Maybe we'll do PNC recap.
Probably want to recap Tiger Woods on playing golf again. So folks, you've just been double crossed. Tiger is back. We are out. Peace.